steady and sore, and then serene. So grab some water. All you're gonna need is a little cloth or some kind of towel or rag, something that you are down to have slide along the floor. And hopefully you are somewhere where you have a hardwood floor. Don't do this on carpet. So I just want to put a little intention out there, a little disclaimer that all of these workout videos that I make, they're not for aesthetics. They are for building strength, building bodily awareness, building good movement habits to help improve your dancing and to reduce the risk of injury because of weak muscles or imbalance in muscles and all that. So I really hope that we can all come to our mats with the intention of this is because of self-love, because we care about our bodies, we care about the longevity and the sustainability of our dance careers, to be able to keep moving how we want and to stay healthy and aligned and aware of our beautiful vessels that we are gifted. So that is this intention for this workout and all workouts that I ever put out. Aesthetic is not in the intention. Although, if you do this a lot, you will start to see some abs, but that's just a bonus. That's not you get the point. Okay, I just want to go over a couple things, alignment things, before we get into it, because I know that I'm already going to be struggling to talk and do the workout with you guys, so I don't want to have to be blabbing on about a bunch of other stuff too. So we are going to be working a lot in different plank positions, plank variations. And so I just want to talk about pelvis alignment here. And I'm not gonna say tuck your pelvis, but more finding that neutral pelvis. Think about your tailbone and crown of the head really lengthening away from each other, creating that length in the spine, kind of not letting our low back sag at all, and then using the core to really pull up to support that position that we're in, and trying to keep the spine and torso really stable. And then we're moving our legs and arms, the core is holding it down. The core is meant to transfer weight from our upper body to our lower body and keep the spine stable. And that's something we do a lot in modern dance. You're up, you're on the floor, you're twisting around, you're partnering, there's a lot of dynamic movement going on. So this is gonna be to work strength in all those kinds of things, and especially arm strength as well, because we do in floor work use arm strength, so we want to be strong in the shoulders and the arms, and also so we're not just dumping into the wrists. Anytime that we are in plank, really activate your whole hand and your forearms too. Sometimes taking a little tiny micro bend in those arms in plank can really help activate the whole arm, so we're not just hanging out and dumping into our elbow and wrist joints. That's something to stay aware of too. And yeah, just move with the breath, listen to your body. We're gonna go through 2 rounds of this circuit and then do a little yoga cool down. So with that said, grab some water and let's get started. So we're gonna begin with warming up the wrists. So taking that right elbow in towards your chest, palm facing up, holding onto your forearm so that it can't move at all. Fingers all together. Begin to circle the wrist. The movement is just coming from the wrist. That's why we're holding onto the forearm to make sure that it can't help us move. So working on some wrist mobility and wrist strengthening here. Trying to go your full range, keeping those fingers all together. Relax the shoulders, switch directions. Begin to tune in with your breath. Remember, as we move through the practice, we want to use our breath to our advantage, using the inhale to kind of lengthen and relax a little bit, and then the exhale is when we really contract and drop everything in. You guys will hear me, my breath is going to be really loud and obnoxious, but it really does help you feel and activate that deep core contraction that we really want. All right, switching hands, elbow in, palm facing up, holding onto that forearm, waking up all the little muscles of the hand and wrist here. Switching directions, keep the shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed. Another thing thing to notice as we go into the practice is just trying to keep the shoulders away from the ears. It's really easy to get clenched up, but I don't want to have you guys leave this practice just feeling super sore in your neck and shoulders. Just trying to keep the shoulders down and the shoulder blades plugged into the back, so no weird like winging out or hunching over in the shoulders as much as you can. All right, shake those hands out and do some circles, circling up, overhead, palms together to the heart. And again, circling, waking up the fingers and hands, and drawing it down to the heart. Imagine you're drawing in energy, drawing in some power. Let's practice the last time. Hands to heart, elbows together. We're just gonna flip-flop back and forth here. A little loop, 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 a little flexion and extension of the wrists. Just warm you up, give you a little flexibility in there. This will be great for plank. All right, now the hands are all warmed up. Coming into a tabletop, moving through just a couple cat-cows. Inhaling. Round the head, growing up tall. Exhaling, pull the belly in to round the spine. Press into the floor. Inhale. Exhale, pulling that core in to lift. Rounding through the spine, tuck the toes, pulling the core in, lift up to down dog, hips up, keeping your ribs in, shake out the head, walk out through the feet a couple times, and here already actively clubbing those fingertips into the ground. Find that little micro bend in the elbows if you need. Whole hand active. Inhaling up to ripple forward to nice strong plank, finding the length of the spine and pulling the core up. And then coming down onto the forearms. Making sure your butt's not in the air or hanging out. Finding that nice balanced center. I'm gonna hold here for a moment to get the core switched on, squeeze the glutes. And then imagine you could draw the elbows and toes together like you're trying to bubble up your mat in the center. Let's see what that does to your plank. Breathing here, just looking straight down. Closing the eyes, going within, noticing what's going on in your body. Staying with the breath, fueling your body with air. All right, we're gonna take the hips a little dip side to side. So right, 2, 3, 4, holding in those obliques, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, core should be switched on. First exercise, I'm gonna kind of face the side here for y'all. Taking a tabletop, already finding that good neutral pelvis, not tucking, not arching, pulling the core in, shoulders away from the ears, pulling the core in again, tucking the toes, lifting the knees off to a hover, pressing the whole fingertips, the whole hand, all the fingers into the ground. Breathe here. And then keeping the hips up so we're not dropping down, keeping them lifted, twisting to extend and tap. So really feel into that oblique so it's not all just coming from the hip flexors. Return back to that hover table, knees just an inch off the floor, keeping the hips up, and switch. Yeah, so that's what we've got. 10, 9, squeeze, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that left leg out. We're gonna tap down and lift. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. 8, 7, 6, squeeze into that oblique. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again, taking that 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Active hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap for 8, 7, 6. Really squeeze. Feel into that oblique. It's not all just in the hip flexors. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And switch. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Stay lifted through the core. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Great. It's going. Go ahead and grab your little rag. Put it off the mat. We're gonna come off into a plank. Getting your toes on that towel. 2 options. Drawing the knees in, but notice how my butt's not coming up at all. Staying in that plank, yeah? Or taking a hike, trying to get your hips right over your shoulders, or you like get your weight in your hands. And then as you come down into that plank again, noticing to not drop the hips too low, yeah? We don't want to put that kind of strain on our low back. Okay, you guys ready? We've got 10 of these. So if you're doing these, really make sure that you're trying to keep that pelvis neutral. Ready? And exhale. So choose the variation that you want. Inhale, squeeze and extend. 4, 5, 6, 2 more. 9, 10. Coming back onto the mat. Taking a tabletop. Walking your hands just a little bit forward. Extend that left leg. So glute is on, core is in. Make sure you're not dropping in your low belly here. Trying to keep that level pelvis. Glutes active. Keeping the elbows in towards the body. We're gonna drop for 8, 7, 6. Keeping that glute active, leg up. 5, 4. Ribs in. 3, 2, 1. Switching sides, make sure your hands are active. Ribs are also in, no splaying out. Everything pulling up and in. Glutes strong, neck long. Let's drop for 8, 7. Exhale to come up. 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Coming onto the booty. Bringing the hands behind you. Fingertips facing forward. Make sure they're even. My mouth's getting dry, y'all. Okay, so planting your feet. You're gonna do a reverse table. So squeezing up here, and then dropping down to a tricep push-up. Again, really trying to keep those elbows going back, not just splaying out to the side. Then as you press up, squeezing the glutes, twisting to lift and tap. Yeah, drop. And 1, drop. 2. You've got it. Move slow if you need. 4. Exhale to lift. 5. Really squeeze the glutes, try to lift those hips up. Y'all got it, keep going strong. And up, come down. How are those triceps doing? Flipping onto your side. preparing for a side plank, getting that elbow right under the shoulder so that you're not pressing out like this, but pressing into the floor, lifting up and out of the shoulder socket, and then tipping slightly forward so we're not coming out like this. Long neck, long spine, shoulders down, and up. We're gonna drop. Inhale, squeeze to lift. 1, 2, 3. Feel into that oblique if you need. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and lower down. Switching around, other side. Then we are almost done with our set 1. Elbow alignment, long spine, ribs in, and lift. 4, 10, 9, 8. Bring a hand into the oblique to really feel that squeeze at the top. And dropping down. Take a drink of water. We have a little tiny break. Then we're gonna jump back into this beginning. Take it all over again. So you're really burning the muscles. I hope you guys are sweaty. I did not realize how much of like a cardio workout this kind of is when I made it. Okay. So yeah, now this is our second set. Really stay mindful of the core. Really keep those shoulders down. Try to not hunch. But also as you're opening your shoulders, make sure your ribs aren't opening up like this. So keep them in. Yeah, and moving in that kind of way as we're doing those push-ups again. I can't stall any longer, you guys. We've got to go. Let's take that forearm plank. Your elbows parallel. Booty down. All right, core in. Find the length in the spine. Every exhale, really drawing your belly in towards your spine. We're working our transverse abs and our obliques in this one a lot, for sure. Lengthen the neck. And we do those hip dips again, so right to left. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Coming up, taking that hovered tabletop again. Now again, really just pay attention that you're not dropping your hips to bring that leg up. Keep them up, so the leg's almost like parallel to the ground as we extend it both sides. Try to keep your shoulders over the wrists and not like coming back here. Yeah, that'll just be good for our wrists and shoulders. All right, let's take it. Cover those knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming off the mat, take your plank. And if you tried one variation last time, maybe try the other one this time. So, ready for 10. 8. 5. Don't drop those hips. 4, 3, coming back onto the mat. So again, just like we talked about, keeping your shoulders back, front ribs in. Extend that left leg, keeping it parallel. Lifting from the boot, core in. Hands plugged in. Inhale, drop. We've got 8, Keep those elbows into the side. Switching sides. Right leg up, try to keep that glute up. I feel mine dropping by the end, but try and keep it up as much as you can. Ribs in, shoulders down, long neck. Ready for 8. Exercises to go, you guys are almost done. Hands behind, feet planted, everything parallel. And hips up, squeeze the glutes. And 16, 15, 14, with power, 13, 12, 9, 12, 9, we're 11, wishful thinking, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5. Oh, I'm gonna slow it down so I can really squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Flipping onto that right side. Getting set up. Elbow under shoulder. Hand grounded. Legs extended, tipping slightly down. Again, feel into that oblique if you need. Really feel that squeeze. Ready? And up. Pressing into the floor. You can bring a hand down onto the other if you need a little break. For 10, 9, 8. And drop. Other side. Almost there, guys. Use the breath. Let it fuel you. Elbows grounded. Hands down. Find the length. Ribs in. And exhale up. 9. You can always take your hand here if you need a little extra boost. And 1. That was your quick little workout for the day. Grab some water, take a couple breaths, we'll get into the cool down. Good job, y'all. Coming onto your belly. Grounding your hips down. Bring your elbows out in front of you for a space pose here. Shining the heart forward. Take some nice full inhales and deep exhales, really letting everything go. Dropping down, bringing your arms out to the side like a T-shaped position. Bend the left knee, bring it up and around, rolling to your right side, giving that right shoulder a stretch. Getting a little twist here. Melting into the ground. Feel your heartbeat, feel your blood pumping, sweat dripping, breath going strong. Feel how alive you are in this moment. Exhale back to the center, bending the right knee, and twisting over to the left. Shoulders a little bit of stretch, and just with every exhale, letting any tension go. So I hope you guys, by the end of this, you'll feel nice and awake and energized and alert, but also calm and centered and serene. So you can go get on with whatever you have today. Going back to center, inhaling up, take a cobra. Exhale, hips back. As you melt the heart and forehead to the ground, really reaching those fingers out in front of you. And then bending at the elbows to bring the palms together, getting a little extra tricep stretch. Maybe walk those elbows forward a little bit. breathing here. Taking nice, full, slow exhales to really activate our parasympathetic nervous system. Bring us down from that cardio rush to bring us into a more relaxed, calm state. Release your hands down, sink your hips all the way back, taking a child's pose. Breathing into the back of the body, expand into the low back. Right arm opening up to the side and then sliding that arm underneath the left, threading that needle and drop your forehead back to the earth, getting a nice stretch through the front of that right arm. Relaxing the jaw, relax the shoulders. Open back up. Extend that arm forward, switching sides. Left arm open. Exhale, slide it through. Drop the forehead. Breathing into the space behind the heart. Breathing into the lower ribs. And unraveling out of that, reach the arms forward, inhale, coming up. Tuck the toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Shake the head no. Walking out through the legs. And bending the knees, look forward to the hands. And hop up, just bringing your feet to the outer edges of the mat. Toes turned out, sinking the hips, coming into a malasana here. Using your elbows to open up those knees a little bit more. Shoulders down, long spine. Oh yeah, drop that booty, roll onto your back, taking a happy baby. Taking a little rock side to side if that feels good, dropping your shoulders towards the earth. Closing the eyes. Breathing in and out through the nose with a slight constriction at the back of the throat, making your breath sound like an ocean wave. Hugging the knees into the chest, taking a little rock side to side, massaging right below the back. Hug the right knee in, extend the left. Hug that knee towards the right shoulder, hugging it in your elbow. And taking a twist across the body, looking back over that right shoulder. Turning back to the center, extend that right leg down, hugging the left knee in, and then hugging it out towards that left shoulder, staying grounded to that right hip. Taking that twist. As you exhale, rolling back to the center, extend that leg out. Take the arms up overhead, stretch. Find as much length in your body as you can. Inhale. Exhale, releasing those arms down to your sides. Snuggle the shoulder blades under the chest. Settling in for Savasana. Even though this was quite a short practice and more of a workout, Savasana is still so important. Giving our body that time for deep rest so that we can get the most out of our physical work. So we can really build strong muscles and recover faster. Allowing everything to integrate. Feeling your breath rise and fall. As your mind begins to wander, as it naturally will, just bring your awareness back to the breath. The sensation of oxygen flowing in and out of your nose. Tuning down the noise of our thoughts and tuning into the awareness of our breath. With every exhale, letting go of tension, feeling yourself melt to the floor just a little bit more. Sigh, let it go. Inviting in some movement that feels good for you. Maybe taking a stretch, like you're just waking up. Hugging the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. Thank your body. Send so much gratitude and love to your beautiful physical vessel. And rocking to one side to gently press yourself up. Finding a seated position, gathering in all of that fiery energy. Drawing it down into your center, bowing to yourself, thanking yourself for this practice. Thank you for joining. Wishing you all the best. Can't wait to practice with you again. Go drink some water. Go hydrate. I'll see you guys next week. Much love.